I'm making this L fence from 3/4 inch plywood, and my first piece is 2 1/4 by 24 inches. The 2 1/4 will make sense later, that's 3 times 3/4, and my second piece here is 6 by 24 inches. Now some of these measurements are a bit arbitrary, like 24 inches, that was close to the length of my fence, not the full length, so this of course could be longer if you wanted a longer L fence. Now the main idea here is you take these two pieces, stick them together, and then you clamp them to your table saw fence. And I'll show you later on how this is used for joining or complex cuts. But what I have to do now is add some clamping slots, so I'm just going to cut out a couple small square areas in this 6 by 24 inch piece, just enough room for my squeeze clamps to fit through. Now for assembly, I'm starting with glue and brad nails just to get these pieces held together, but I will be adding screws, and the glue and screws are very important for this type of jig because you really don't want these pieces separating, especially since this is used on the table saw. Now for setting this up, I found it easiest if I pop this jig on one of the pieces that I'll be cutting out later. I'm doing this to determine the height offset before clamping it to my fence. I'm trying a couple options for attaching guides. The first one is just double-sided tape. Now, I wasn't sure initially if this would be strong enough, but in the end, it worked just fine. Now, of course, the benefit of double-sided tape is you're not adding nails or screws into your project piece. And also, if you want to use an acrylic panel, maybe you have a template of some sort, well, that you can just stick on your project piece instead of driving nails through that. Now that brings me to the second option, which is just adding some temporary brad nails. And this had a strong hold, so it works, but like I said, you can see the nail holes in the project piece afterwards. Maybe pins would be a better option, but in the end I actually preferred the double-sided tape. And now what I'm doing here is just testing out joining on the table saw here, and this worked well. But of course you can use this jig for other things like miters or other complex angles.